Schools are releasing their back-to-school plans. Some will be inviting students back into the classroom. So how do you prepare your student for the new way of learning this year?
13 on your side's Joann Hoganson spoke to an expert to get a few tips.
Soon, kids will be packing their backpacks with more than just binders this year. They're also adding in a face mask or two. That's just one of the things that makes back to school different this year.
As kids go back to school, we want to make sure that we can do our best to make it as normal as possible while still realizing that we are in the middle of a pandemic.
Joann Hoganson is the Director of Community Wellness for the Kent County Health Department. She gave us some tips for parents and kids navigating this strange back-to-school time. First, treat mask wearing like breaking in a new pair of shoes before the first day.
They should start wearing a mask now everywhere that they go. And even in the house, just so they can start to get used to it.
In their backpacks, pack an extra mask or two. It can't hurt to also bring a personal hand sanitizer. Also, most schools will have closed drinking fountains, so send them with a full bottle of water from home.
If all of their items are kept in the possession of the child, there really shouldn't be a necessity to disinfect all of their items every day when they come home from school.
But do wash used cloth masks at night before they're used again. Avoid hugging friends at school. And for now, pull back on some sharing rules.
As much as we love to teach our children to be selfless and share, it's not a good time to share snacks or share their lunch.
Hoganson said one of the big challenges is making sure kids, especially the younger ones, understand why these new measures are important. That conversation needs to be had with parents before going back to school. But you don't want to scare them either.
We need to make sure that we frame the situation to say, if there is danger, kids do get sick, but we don't need to panic. And boy, it's a hard thing to get that balance just right.
She said trying to make it clear that the situation is only temporary, and this is something parents and schools are still trying to figure out the best way to handle. And be on the lookout for students dealing with anxiety and talk to them about that.
We're not going to be paralyzed or crippled by the fears that we might get sick. We have life to live, and we need to move forward and focus on education.
In Grand Rapids, Elena Holland, 13 on your side.